Hey there, fellow explorers of the weird and wonderful. Get ready to have your mind blown wide open because we're about to embark on a thrilling journey through a world of unbelievable but true facts. Buckle up because things are about to get seriously interesting. Ever looked at a pen and wondered why it has that tiny hole? Or pondered just how strong the acid in your stomach really is? We're about to dive deep into these everyday mysteries and uncover the science behind the seemingly mundane. Prepare to be amazed by the hidden wonders that surround us. Get ready to impress your friends with your newfound knowledge because trust me, after this roller coaster ride of jaw-dropping information, you'll be bursting to share these mind-blowing nuggets with everyone you know. So, are you ready to have your perception of reality flipped on its head? Let's dive in. Imagine standing atop the Burj Khalifa, the world's tallest building, feeling the wind whip around you as you gaze out over the sprawling cityscape below. The sheer height is dizzying and the view is nothing short of breathtaking. Your heart pounding as you look down at the world stretched out beneath you, you can't help but feel a mix of awe and trepidation. The buildings that seemed so tall from the ground now look like mere specks. Now, imagine taking that leap of faith and plummeting towards the earth. The initial rush of adrenaline is overwhelming, and for a moment, it feels like you're defying gravity itself. Terrifying, right? But here's the mind-blowing part. You'd have roughly 2 whole minutes before reaching the ground. 2 minutes that would feel like an eternity as you hurtle through the sky. That's enough time to make a quick phone call. Imagine dialing a loved one, your voice steady despite the wind roaring past your ears. I know what you're thinking, but wouldn't I be too terrified to even think straight? Maybe. But in those moments your mind might find a strange clarity, focusing on the essentials. But it's the science that's truly mind-blowing. The physics of falling objects is a fascinating subject that reveals so much about our world. You see, due to air resistance and the physics of falling objects, a human body doesn't just plummet to the earth at an ever-increasing speed. Instead, it encounters resistance from the air, which slows it down. Instead, it reaches what's known as terminal velocity, a maximum speed at which it falls through the air. This balance between gravity pulling you down and air resistance pushing you up is what makes skydiving so exhilarating and safe. Now, I'm not suggesting you try this at home, or anywhere else for that matter. Skydiving should always be done with proper training and safety measures. The point is, hidden within the seemingly straightforward act of falling lies a fascinating world of physics that dictates how long it takes to travel from the highest heights to the ground. It's a dance of forces that we often take for granted. So next time you see a bird soaring through the sky, take a moment to appreciate the forces at play that allow it and us to navigate the air. The same principles that let a bird glide effortlessly are the ones that make skydiving possible and thrilling. Let's talk about your stomach for a second. That incredible internal cauldron where your food gets churned and broken down. It's a fascinating organ that works tirelessly to keep you nourished and healthy. Did you know that your stomach churns out gastric acid so potent it could dissolve iron? Yes, you heard that right. This acid is one of the most powerful substances your body produces. Yep, you read that right. This super strong acid is essential for digesting food, breaking down proteins, and killing harmful bacteria. Without it, our bodies wouldn't be able to extract the nutrients we need from the food we eat. But here's the burning question. Why doesn't your stomach digest itself? It's a curious paradox, isn't it? If the acid is so strong, why doesn't it harm the very organ that produces it? I mean, if it can break down tough steak and even metal, surely your own stomach lining wouldn't stand a chance, right? It seems like a recipe for disaster, but our bodies have evolved to handle this. Well, our bodies are full of surprises. The stomach has a clever trick up its sleeve, a protective layer of mucus. This mucus is like a barrier that shields the stomach lining from the acid. This mucus acts like a superhero's shield, constantly protecting the stomach lining from the corrosive effects of the acid. It's a dynamic system that ensures the stomach can do its job without self-destructing. Not only that, but the cells lining your stomach are constantly renewing themselves. This renewal process happens so quickly that the stomach lining is completely replaced every few days. Talk about an efficient system. It's like having a built-in maintenance crew that works around the clock to keep everything in top shape. So, while the thought of iron-melting acid sloshing around inside you might seem a bit unnerving, remember your stomach has it all under control. It's a well-oiled machine that knows exactly what it's doing. It's a powerful reminder of the incredible feats our bodies perform every single day without us even realizing it. From digesting food to protecting itself, your stomach is truly an iron-melting champion. We've all been there scribbling away with a pen when suddenly the ink flow becomes erratic and we're left with a blotchy mess. Frustrating, right? It's a common problem that can turn a simple task into a headache. But what if I told you that a tiny hole at the back of your pen is the unsung hero preventing a full-blown ink explosion? Yes, that seemingly insignificant detail is actually a crucial component. You might not have given that tiny hole much thought. I know I hadn't. But it plays a crucial role. This tiny hole, often overlooked, is a marvel of simple engineering. You see, as you write, the ink flows out, creating a slight vacuum inside the pen. This vacuum, if left unchecked, would disrupt the smooth flow of ink. This little hole allows air to flow in, balancing the pressure inside the pen, equalizing the pressure and ensuring a smooth, consistent ink flow. Without this pressure balance, writing would become a struggle. Without it, the vacuum would build up, making it increasingly difficult for the ink to flow and potentially causing leaks. Imagine the frustration of dealing with ink stains on your important documents. It's a simple mechanism, but a brilliant example of how even the smallest details can have a huge impact. This tiny hole is a testament to the ingenuity of pen designers. So next time you reach for a pen, take a moment to appreciate the ingenuity of that tiny hole, working tirelessly to keep your writing experience flowing smoothly. It's a small feature with a big job, ensuring that your thoughts can flow as effortlessly as the ink on the page. So next time you reach for a pen, take a moment to appreciate the ingenuity of that tiny hole working tirelessly to keep your writing experience flowing smoothly. Section 5: Octopuses, 8 arms, 9 brains, and a whole lot of wow. Octopuses are the undisputed rock stars of the ocean, intelligent, agile, and masters of camouflage. They're the stuff of legend. But here's something that might just blow your mind. These incredible creatures have not 1, but 9 brains. That's right, 9. They have a central brain in their head and a mini-brain in each of their 8 arms. This unique neural setup allows octopuses to process information and control their movements with incredible speed and precision. Each arm can act independently, sensing its surroundings, making decisions, and coordinating movements without needing instructions from the central brain. Talk about multitasking, but wait, there's more. Octopuses also have exceptional eyesight, comparable to ours, and can even see colors. They're masters of disguise, able to change the color and texture of their skin to blend seamlessly with their surroundings in the blink of an eye. These fascinating creatures are living proof that intelligence can come in the most unexpected forms. All right, let's dive into the sizzling world of heat. Did you know that heat isn't just about temperature, it's actually a form of energy? When we talk about something heating up, we're really talking about energy being transferred. And this energy transfer can do some pretty amazing things. From cooking our food to powering engines, heat is an essential part of our daily lives. So next time you feel the warmth of the sun or the heat from a stove, remember, it's all about energy in action. Now, this might sound a bit strange, but there was a time when some people genuinely believed they were cows. This bizarre phenomenon is known as boanthropy. Imagine waking up one day and thinking you're a bovine. This condition, although rare, has been documented throughout history. It's a fascinating example of how the human mind can sometimes blur the lines between reality and illusion. So while it might sound like something out of a fairy tale, boanthropy is a real, albeit peculiar, psychological condition. Cool? Let's talk about bacteria. These tiny organisms are everywhere, and I mean everywhere. From the soil in your garden to the inside of your intestines, bacteria are an integral part of life on Earth. But don't let their small size fool you. They play some pretty big roles. Some bacteria help us digest food, while others can cause diseases. And then there are those that are used in the production of foods like cheese and yogurt. It's a bacteria bonanza out there, and these microscopic marvels are more important than you might think. As we wrap up, remember to keep your curiosity burning bright. The world is full of wonders waiting to be explored. From the mysteries of the mind to the secrets of the microscopic world, there's always something new to learn. So stay curious, keep asking questions, and never stop exploring. After all, curiosity is the spark that ignites the flame of knowledge. Keep that flame alive, and who knows what amazing discoveries await you.